All right, Flo, just talk a little bit about the mentality heading into the playoffs. Obviously, I know you wanted to end it hitting well, and you did that. So how do you carry over what you did on Monday into this 3-game or possibly 2-game series?
Well, the biggest thing is just for them to stay positive and confident with what they've been doing all year. It was a good showing in yesterday's game where we had 16 hits. Momentum hopefully is going our way, and it'll be big tomorrow night here in front of our fans to put on a good show. The biggest thing is for them to just go out there and don't try to do anything different. Just go out there and continue to compete like they've been doing all year.
Once you guys got some extra bats in the second half of the season with Jed and with Daniel, talk about how that really solidified what you guys were doing out there on the field, because you guys have been dynamite really ever since.
Yeah, well, it gave us two good bats, a little bit more experience with Jerko coming in from University of West Virginia and Mealy coming in from a junior college in Oklahoma. Just a veteran, more atmosphere. It gives us a left-handed bat in the lineup to protect the Fryman and the Rincon in there in between them. So just having those two guys added depth to our lineup, and it stretched our lineup out a little bit longer. It also gave us a third hole hitter, or in Haggerty, instead of him having to hit after Fryman. It just protected everybody else in the order with having those two guys.
Talking to you when you got off the plane the first day here in Fort Wayne, your expectation or what you're trying to do was to get this team to play its best baseball, considering how young of a team it was at the end of the season. You feel like you're doing that?
Yeah, these guys came. They finally figured it out here in the second half. They gelled together well. To pull off 41 wins in the second half was really a good accomplishment for these guys. And like I mentioned before in the beginning of the season, the main thing was just to have those guys go out there and learn how to play the game and prepare themselves for a 140-game season. And they did that, and this is where it got us.
Did you feel any pressure coming in because of the success that this team had last year, or rather the group of Tincaps had last year, and the way they opened this ballpark and the attendance, and just things kind of fell into place to win a Midwest League championship? Was there a pressure that you put on yourself, or did you feel any pressure heading in?
Absolutely not. That's the first thing I told myself before I left spring training was, that last year's team was just a dynamite team from top to bottom. They were built to win, and my expectations this year was just to come out here and try to get these younger guys better as the season went on, and by the end of the year, hopefully they've understood what a long season's all about, and they all came along a long way.
So can they do it again?
We're gonna have to wait and see. I mean, these guys are prepared. They're excited about going into the playoffs. It's just a matter of having a couple of hits fall our way and a couple pitches made our way as well.